What are you watching?
What are you watching? Elodie, le film!
I'm sitting on the beach, staring at the crystal clear waters of the Red Sea, and my heart is heavy with disappointment. I'm at the TUIBlueSensatori Coral Sea, Sharm El Sheikh, a place that promised me a luxurious getaway, but has instead delivered a plethora of problems. As I gaze out at the ocean, I think back to the moment I arrived at this supposedly 5-star resort. The staff seemed friendly, but it was all a facade. They wanted to double the price I had booked, claiming that my child, who had just turned 13, was now considered an adult. Can you believe it? They were trying to scam me from the get-go. I mean, who does that? It's like they thought I was born yesterday. I had to argue with them just to get the room I had paid for. Scamming is bad, guys. It's not right to take advantage of people just to make a quick buck. But, I digress. The rooms themselves were decent, I'll give them that. The location is perfect, the beach is stunning, and the facilities are great. However, that's where the positives end. The service is where this place falls flat on its face. The staff is rude, especially in the restaurant. I mean, I've seen high schoolers with more customer service skills than these people. They seem to think that because they're working at a fancy resort, they're above serving others with a smile. Newsflash, it's not about you, it's about the customer. When I asked for the buffet price, the staff member told me it was 300 Egyptian pounds, which seemed suspiciously cheap. I confirmed it with her because I'm not an idiot, and she reassured me it was correct. But, guess what? It wasn't. They tried to scam me again. Can you see a pattern here? And don't even get me started on the food. I mean, I've had better cooking at a middle school cafeteria. It's like they're trying to poison us with underseasoned, overcooked disasters. The menu is repetitive, and the charged restaurants lack flavor and ambience. It's like they're charging us per hour for the privilege of eating cardboard. I felt like I was in a Soviet-era cafeteria, minus the charm. I mean, I'm from an ex-Soviet country, I know a thing or two about bad food, but this was something else. But, what really takes the cake is the allergy situation. I have a severe nut allergy, and I specifically asked the chef about the ingredients. He told me it was fine, and the allergy card said it was nut free. But, guess what? I had a severe allergic reaction. I mean, it's not like I'm asking for the moon here. Just label the damn food properly, and don't try to kill me. This is basic human decency, guys. And then, there's the Wi-Fi. I mean, it's not free, which is already a problem. But, when you're paying top dollar for a resort, you expect certain amenities. The Wi-Fi is slow, and it's like they're trying to punish us for wanting to stay connected. I mean, I'm a young girl from an ex-Soviet country, I know what it's like to be disconnected from the world. But, this is 2023, not 1983. As I sit here, watching the sunset, I'm filled with a sense of nostalgia. I remember when I first booked this trip, I was so excited. I thought it would be a chance to relax, to unwind, to recharge. But, it's been a disaster from day one. The TUIBlueSensatori Coral Sea, Sharm El Sheikh, has failed me at every turn. It's like they're not even trying. So, I ask you, dear friends, have you ever had an experience like this? Have you ever felt like you've been scammed, taken advantage of, and downright ignored? Let me know in the comments below. Let's commiserate about the struggles of traveling. And to the management of the TUIBlueSensatori Coral Sea, Sharm El Sheikh, I say this, shame on you. Shame on you for trying to take advantage of your customers. Shame on you for not caring about their experiences. And shame on you for ruining what could have been a perfect vacation. As I close this chapter of my life, I'm left with a sense of sadness, of loss, of what could have been. I hope that one day, this resort will learn from its mistakes and become the 5-star haven it promises to be. But until then, I'll be over here, nursing my disappointment, and warning others about the dangers of the TUIBlueSensatori Coral Sea, Sharm El. As we venture out of the gates of TUIBlueSensatori Coral Sea, Sharm El Sheikh, we're met with a sea of businesses that promise to deliver, but often fall short. It's a maze of overpriced restaurants, mediocre nightclubs, and shops that seem to prioritize profits over people. As we delve into the reviews, a pattern emerges, a tale of disappointment, frustration, and downright deception. Let's start with the restaurants. The likes of Fair Seafood Janina City and Hard Rock Cafe Sharm El Sheikh promise a culinary experience, but instead, serve up subpar dishes with a side of confusion and misinformation. Overcharging, poor service, and a lack of vegetarian options are just a few of the grievances that plague these establishments. It's as if they're more concerned with extracting every last penny from unsuspecting tourists than with providing a genuine dining experience. And then, there are the nightclubs. Space Sharm El Sheikh and Teppanyaki seem to be more interested in packing in as many patrons as possible, regardless of the comfort or safety of their clients. The air is thick with smoke, the music is ear-piercingly loud, and the staff appears to be more interested in their own social lives than in ensuring customers have a good time. It's a scene straight out of a bad 90s music video, all flash, no substance. But what about the shopping? Ah, the shopping. Soho Square Sharm El Sheikh and its Silk promise a world of luxury and exclusivity, but what they deliver is a watered-down, overpriced experience that leaves you feeling like you've been taken for a ride. The products are fake, the prices are inflated, and the service is borderline hostile. It's like they're trying to punish you for daring to open your wallet. Now, I know what you're thinking, but what about the exceptions? What about the hidden gems? Unfortunately, dear traveler, those exceptions are few and far between. The reviews paint a picture of a landscape where profiteering and deception are the norm, and genuine customer care is the rare exception. As I sift through the reviews, my heart sinks. I'm reminded of the countless tourists who've been fleeced, deceived, and disappointed by these businesses. It's a tale of broken dreams and shattered expectations, of hard-earned cash squandered on subpar experiences. But I won't lie to you, amidst the sea of negativity, there are glimmers of hope. There are businesses that genuinely care, that strive to provide a genuine experience, that remember that the customer is king. They're the outliers, the rebels, the ones who refuse to conform to the status quo. So, dear traveler, as you venture out of the gates of TUIBlueSensatori Coral Sea, Sharm El Sheikh, be wary. Be cautious. Be prepared for the worst, but hold on to hope. Maybe, just maybe, you'll stumble upon one of those rare gems, one that will restore your faith in humanity and remind you that, yes, there are still good people out there. Until then, I'll be here, poring over the reviews, searching for that elusive needle in the haystack, and warning you, dear traveler, of the dangers that lurk in the shadows of Sharm El Sheikh's business landscape. I'm looking into all these crimes near TUIBlueSensatori Coral Sea, Sharm El Sheikh, and honestly, it's just so depressing, you know? Businesses around TUIBlueSensatori Coral Sea are super sketchy, and they're just trying to rip off tourists, you feel me? So, first off, there's this thing where shopkeepers will give you fake currency as change. You buy water and cigarettes, and they give you some foreign coin instead of the real Egyptian money. And when you call them out on it, they just swap it for the right one, like it's no big deal. I mean, what's the point of even trying to scam someone if you're just gonna get caught and fix it? But, I predict that these shopkeepers are doing this all the time, and most tourists don't even notice. They just think, oh, cool, I got some foreign money as a souvenir. Meanwhile, the shopkeeper is just laughing all the way to the bank. And then there's the super aggressive sales tactics in souvenir shops. They'll quote you some crazy high price for a bottle of water, and then they'll follow you down the street, trying to get you to buy it. It's legit harassment, you know? I predict that these shopkeepers are just trying to make as much money as possible, no matter how they do it. They don't care if you're uncomfortable or feeling ripped off. They just want that cash, and they'll do whatever it takes to get it. And, oh man, the taxi drivers near TUIBlueSensatori Coral Sea are super shady too. They'll take you to these specific shops, and then the shopkeepers will try to sell you stuff at inflated prices. It's like a whole scam operation, you know? I predict that the taxi drivers are getting kickbacks or commissions for taking tourists to these shops. It's just so wrong, on so many levels. And then there's this thing where shopkeepers will shortchange you or give you counterfeit notes. You buy something, and they give you change, but it's not the right amount, or it's fake money. And when you try to complain, they just deny it, or try to blame you. I predict that these shopkeepers are doing this all the time, and they're just counting on tourists not knowing any better. It's like they're preying on people's ignorance, and it's just so sad. And, finally, there's this bait and switch thing where shopkeepers will show you one product, but then give you something completely different. You buy some perfume, and it turns out to be some cheap knockoff. I predict that these shopkeepers are just trying to make a quick buck, no matter how they do it. They don't care if you're happy with your purchase or not. They just want that money, and they'll do whatever it takes to get it. I'm just so done with all these scams and frauds near TUIBlueSensatori Coral Sea, Sharm El Sheikh. Can't these businesses just be honest for once? It's just so exhausting, you know?